in towards the connector area. It's going to be a little trade there as well. Fallen opens things up, but Fur, once again, aggressive, of course, towards middle. He'll get the second and third frag. He's looking strong today. Middle seems to be the area he has complete control of, and he'll be closing the round out presumably any second now. Draken will take him down eventually. 3 versus 1 now. He's not going to win the round, but any damage he can cause the financial situation of SK is going to be beneficial to NIP.
Angle held. Exist hesitant. Checking all of the angles. Early shot from Fallen. In fact, it wasn't even going to be a shoulder peek. Draken's added to that with the AK kill on a Bolts at long. That allows the entrance and the bomb plant at the very least. The rotation in a 2 versus 2 favors SK on HP, but not in positioning because they're split up entirely, and Draken's gonna get aggressive to try and catch Cold off. Good position. The AK can't find the shot. 15 for Cold. He can now afford to look for information, as Exist will not burrow into the typical post-plant position. He'll wait to see where Taco presents himself.
The in-game leader of NIP, the lowest performer for them in this tournament so far, in a 2 versus 1 up against Cold and Taco. The bomb is down, he's towards long. He has no utility to work with it. He has to fight and see if he can make it a 1 versus 1 before anything begins here. He'll successfully do that, and he gets both kills! The spray control comes through, and Exist has done it! He pulls it off against all the odds.
And planting the bomb. They'll back off, burrow their way into the bathrooms. They have the AWP for Draken, but it's at long, rather than in the bathrooms with a straight line of sight toward the post-plant position. And therefore, it's got to get aggressive. Interestingly, Draken's going to do exactly that. An off angle. Cold didn't quite spot him with the jump. If Draken moves even slightly, Cold will, the edge of the smoke. Somehow he stays completely out of the vision of Cold. He was lurking atop the truck. It's Taco instead. SMG wants to get aggressive. Good find from Forrest. Falling goes back in. AWP misses. Inevitably, therefore, Cold's able to find the kill. And in the knife, or in the smoke rather, with the knife, they try and find Get Right, and somehow he tracks Fallen down, running away.
He's watching for flanks towards that connector. As we take more damage, Taco goes down to 15 points of health.
Good shot back from Forrest. Smoke will immediately go off to the heaven position. Allows a better entrance. Takes out some of the range aspect from Monster. Just the 1 AK to work with. They don't even go in though. Forrest gets in their face early. 26 seconds. They've got to go eventually if they want to at all. And apparently it doesn't matter because NIP is not going to allow.
And we'll see whether Draken can find the kill in return. Difficult shot coming up.
Run boost. Ooh, wow. That's a flick if you've ever seen one. Draken certainly up to it. There was a run boost to get Fallen. So 10, probably on round 6 or 7. So yeah, huge fall off from Fur. Better from NIP. Get Right and Exist. They'll line them up. This is done. It's all done. Fallen in a 1 versus 5, and Forrest finds him. 16-9. NIP take map 1. And Get Right is so deep in the site. Cold is going to have to be a hero because, unfortunately, inside of the site directly. Taco's got problems. I take it back. He actually compensates. Finds an angle and backpedals to let Get Right walk in. We've got a similar start. Draken tries to get some luck on his side and fire through the smoke at B. Slightly better vision will push Fur back to the site, and that's when Rez wants to catch him. So by design, he opens the door, and Fur has to converge and cross at least one of the 2 angles. Good shot from Rez, and he's inside of the site. Fur has all the information. They now know Get Right's busy. They'll start to encroach upon the other side of the site from Tree. As Draken's forced off it as well with a Molotov, they're going to be near the platform before any in which kills or any information further is gained by NIP, and they know now Get Right has to be in the corner. Fur walks directly in. As soon as that was covered off by Bolts, smoked off, Molotov as well, even though it's 10 seconds. There's
I don't think there's a chance.
No chance Draken gets back. Oh, you're right, he had to get off it. That's going to be extremely close.
They
made a mistake. That's a huge error. They miscalculated that. They didn't have to be anywhere near inside of the tunnels. They could have got on that much sooner. As Bolts gets Forrest, it's on to Rez. Blood's been hot, but a tough proposition in front of him to go 1 versus 3. Smokes covering the inside of the site. Give him a chance. He can fade inside. He can still isolate this down if he's fast enough to find Taco. Because Bolts is still working in from truck. That smoke has favored him massively. He thinks he's gotten away with it. He thinks he's clever. He is indeed. Bolts is nowhere near. Bolts doesn't read it. And NIP get it. Rez barely wins the round. Catches up Bolts entirely. Certainly suggests he knows that he's there, but Forrest is still waiting behind the box. Tries to go for the early peek. Can't do it. Doesn't like to try and roll through because it's not that applicable, but Get Right certainly steps up. Get Right steps up. Oh God, Get Right, get all 4! Fallen finds the response and puts him on the floor, but it's still not done because the bomb not planted. Fallen, he'll go for the open side plant to play with the AWP, but they've already taken position back through the vent. What an incredible individual heroic moment for Get Right, as it looked like they'd lost all hope at the B site. And Fallen manages at least to burrow back and hold the opponent angle that isolates Exist first. As soon as he peeks, Fallen should be ready. They'll tap the bomb. That forces Fallen back in, but a smoke off. He can't push through. They can try to hold the defuse. If Exist can play the inside angle, that's exactly what he's going to do. Now he's got coverage for his teammate, but it's 10 seconds, and Fallen, edge of the smoke, somehow hits it. Draken responds, but there's no time.
So smart from Fallen there. Gives himself an open plant. Well, here we go. Round number 21. It's just down to the orb of Draken to try and make something happen here. And good night, get right. It will be fair to blow his head off with a single bullet of his AK-47.
Spraying through to catch the angle, holding the wall. Draken's gotten one. He knows the door was going to open. Tries to spray transfer over, at least self-preservation, if you will, as he sprays and ducks behind the forklift, and he gets away, or does he? No, he does not. Taco, great shot after throwing the nade. That'll allow them to walk into the site. Get right, showing his hand a little bit early, but the flash out wants to capitalize. Finds one, but Taco actually burns Fallen, so it wasn't even Get Right's kill, but it'll count. As they find themselves in a 2 versus 3, Get Right gone down early. It means Cold was able to hold the wall, and therefore they close it out 16-9.
2-on-2 now as he commits with the flashbang here. Res to defend. He's been hot so far. Can he maybe find this round for an IP? It looks likely as he takes down Fur.
Great recovery from Rez in terms of position. He was a little bit aggressive, hoping that they would win out the exchanges. When they lost Forest, he had to run to get behind a box, and it catches them off, but it's down to the one-on-one. And Get Right was not detected by Cold on the flank the first time around, so Cold's not going to know, but he has great position, and Get Right has to make a noise dropping. That reveals that he's on the right side. As Cold to cover the angle. It's a common position, which gives Get Right a bit of a chance to pre-fire the peak. But it's still hard to get the lineup right toward the headshot, and Cold pre-fires instead. Shadow showed, and he's able to find it. Through Exist finds the kill. G2's won an event more recently than Astralis even, despite us talking more critically of them.
Good work by Forest.
Yeah, excellent peek out to find Cold trying to get up on top and boost it over top of the hay bales. It gives the advantage firmly now to NIP after starting off with the Draken pick, and there's really not been any footing for SK in this round. Finally, Bolts will swing out to get Draken, but it's still a very timid approach because they have to worry about the pit and Forest inside of it. As they do that, they're distracted, they're preoccupied, and Exist will walk out. 2 quick kills on a UMP, not bad.
Start swelling their bank accounts and be secure for the rest of the half.
Absolutely. So break down SK again. They've gotten the 6 rounds, 3 of them.
Oh!
Obviously due to pistol. That a boy, Get Right. Why don't you just build up your bank, as you said, Henry? That's onto the heels of Fur, and he will fast enough.
Hello.
He's gonna get another one. He's looking for a second. He's not sure. Hesitant.
Oh, no.
And the crowd's giving it away. He's realized he's turned around, and that's gonna cost Get Right, which may cost them more because they've lost kills in the meantime. A free one gone, and it's down to a 1 versus 2. And he's gonna try and hold this, but immediately they go back to knives, and Exist finds the kill. That could have gotten very awkward. All 3 from SK will rotate from CT. 8 shots fired out. Draken's gonna try and pull them toward Forest. It might work, but they check. Taco doesn't realize it. Shows immediately. Forest goes 1 for 1. That'll do for now.
Oh, the
Because
backstab
Get Right. Oh my God, Get Right. How old school is that? Down banana. They had no idea why. Why would he be in CT spawn? And it's goddamn Get Right. That's why.
Oh!
Bolts gets found. Draken gets map point, and NIP.
Surely not, man. This can't happen.
Fallen's ready for the peak. They're gonna push through. He's blinded up, but Exist looks toward Orange's 1. With the smoke's down, they know they've got safety behind them, but watch for the boost. Bolt's going up late, and 3 players crawling over Coffin. They've got their backs turned. They'll turn around all at once.
That was the chance.
A loud scream turns the attention. Fallen tries to sneak in. It was the finals last year on this very stage that NIP took down SK. It's the semifinals this year, and the champions will return. But will it be Cloud9 or FaZe? It's just Taco to find. He's revealed his position, and everyone's heads will reel his direction. As soon as he pulls in, Rez will confirm it appropriately as well. NIP 16-11, 2-1 over SK, back to the finals of IEM.
This is going to be tough, though. There's no real utility on the Cloud9 side. They don't have anything to start this attack off with. They just kind of have to go for it at a certain point. And also, Rain being pushed up in ladder room, he can get information if he hears that. Oh, that's a great boost. There it is. The shot rings true. Rain's going to be forced more passive.
Yeah, that's the signal for Rain to get the hell out of there now. Giving up that more offensive position, gonna get caught out. Cloud9. They are finding these frags. Down goes Olaf, and Guardian suddenly left 1 versus 4. He's able to make it a 1v3. Make that 1v2, but Stewie.
Smokes are out, utilities out. There's Rush, he peeks out, no one's watching up a ramp. That's what the backup's for. Miscommunication from FaZe, and Cloud9 have found their way in. 2 big entries from Rush, and he continues forward. That's the 3rd. He can't be stopped, and FaZe has to give it up.
I know, this is going wrong here for Cloud9. It's a 2-on-2, they've got the bomb down. Nico and Carrigan start this retake pushing on in, and Nico, he's already been able to do damage. It's Rush and Stewie holding close on the site. Carrigan slipped by, they spot him out in the open. Carrigan falls, and now Nico, 1 versus 1 as the D chimes in again. He's gonna hold the angle, does the damage, and Nico's done it.
Rotation. This inner hit just got a little bit easier for Cloud9. Olafmeister, he's the only one they have to clear. They need to hurry up. Rotations are back. And there's Skadoodle with an up kill. And Olafmeister, how's he done that? How's he got a double out of it? And all of a sudden, it's so dire. The bomb is being planted, but Skadoodle's the only one here. He continues his tear. He flicks up. It's a leg shot as well. This is brilliant so far from C9. Flank coming in onto Skadoodle. He's got to push forward and Rush now. He's here. Rain does hear this. And how does FaZe make their move? Rain's gonna make the play and he finds it. Skadoodle in a 1-on-2. 1-on-1 it is. With the op overhead on the trains. Skadoodle, he drops down, he's not expecting it. It's all Rain. That Molotov will slow him down though, and that's a costly Molotov as well for C9 because they only have 1 smoke remaining. There's not a lot of tools for C9 to use to get into the action, especially when you consider the double op setup that's here. Guardian, he's being aggressive. That's a great flick down. Not an easy shot to hit. Feels no more pressure, and look at this crossfire now. Between Rain and Carrigan, this could spell the end. Stewie's gonna have to use this smoke on one side of Ivy. Tarek waiting in the wings, but his position is useless if they don't get a kill. Here they come streaming out. Rain's found one, Guardian with another, and Rain continues his tear. It could just be a clean sweep, and it is. 3 kills for Rain. Should be able to get some kills with this here as we've seen FaZe just kind of walk into the crosshair. Rain coming down the stairs. Stewie's just waiting, and it's going to be an easy one. There's the first, there's the second. Something to cheer for, and a third. Triple kill with the Mag 7.
Now the wall of smoke's Rain's in out towards A. Rush gonna try and take aggression. Is able to get one straight back. And tries to secure a foothold up in Pop, but it doesn't go his way. Stewie's gonna fall shortly after the double orbs. That's all that remains, and they're gonna start to get shut down one by one. Skadoodle has dropped the bomb, and now he's gonna try and make the second, but Carrigan shuts him down. That's enough for FaZe to win out map number 1. The map pick at Cloud9. They secure it 16-8.
Yeah, you thought Skadoodle might have had it, but that first half was too much from FaZe. Plenty of power in this buy. Cloud9 need to focus on keeping as many players alive as possible in this round. They need to build up that strong economy.
The main focus right now going to be toilets. Guardian, Carrigan, and Rain all grouped up here. Olaf waits over at B, and Rain. That D going to come springing into action. As he's opened up with 2, the A bomb site now pried wide open, and Automatic going to do all he can.
Oh my Lord.
He is feeling it with the Deeg.
There's 3 players here for Cloud9. This is not going to be an easy defense to crack open.
Not at all. And Guardian and Olaf, they're the 2 men to try and open up, but instead it's Rain with the Deeg once again.
There's no money in the bank for Cloud9 as well. This is a full investment into this round, and at the moment, Nico is just tearing them apart. Tarek's gonna be up next. He doesn't want to challenge that. Stewie, that's a 2 kills! 2 very quick. Great reaction, but it's peeling them across the map and now picking the right site. Bomb goes down. Skadoodle is above and aware, but it's too late. They've already gotten in, and he can't hit the shot. That would have been huge. Now things are gonna be difficult. That's a big kill from Guardian, showing him how it's done. He's been dinked down to low HP. But Skadoodle's still an unwieldy position to be in. Gonna have to go for desperation. Clearing corners close up with the up. He does have the kit. There's the peek. There's the quick shot. That's beautiful. 1 more to find, but Guardian's got the peek. With just those 2. Olaf, what a flick over. He's actually got 2. So he's found one out towards Monster. That's the bomb, and he goes back. This is beautiful, and it might be all over. They have to go get the bomb. It's Skadoodle in a 1-on-3. What options does he have? Olaf is the first one up, and he's able to find that. Shot right to the face. He can move forward and go for the clutch.
1 versus 2, but time is so incredibly low. Rain catches him off guard from short. And FaZe, they've done it. They're going to win this series out 2-0. And they will be heading through to the grand final tomorrow.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to drop a like and leave a comment. Also guys, we are currently running a giveaway of this Cloud9 slaughter. So if you want to participate, the entry link is gonna be in the description below. Peace.